Well, hello, folks. I had a question put to me in the comment section about hunting knives. Well, my hunting knives are a mixture. And yes, I've got a couple of sharpening systems here that I'll talk about as well. Let me get in a little closer. Yeah, I'm going to start with this one right here. This one here was a gift, and I put that in my possible bag and carried it for quite a few years. I used it for cutting patches and everything else. And this one here I bought at a heritage show. This is a reproduction of a colonial soldier's knife. Some of these I found over time as I worked, and definitely I want to put something in here. If you're carrying a muzzleloader to the field and you don't have, let's say, all your tools to disassemble and reassemble your rifle, and you need to, make sure you're carrying a good multi-tool. Because I've had to use a multi-tool to disassemble a muzzleloader out in the field and put it back together again. A good folding knife works for deer hunting and also fishing. This is a small knife. I don't have a old timer like what my dad did, but one time he forgot his hunting knives at home on the counter, and all he had was his old timer pocket knife about the size of this one here, and he cleaned up a deer in the field with that. Now here's a hunting knife with the fixed blade that most people would say, yeah, I've seen something like that as a hunting knife. Well, that one there is a fixed blade. This one here I either picked up at a heritage fair or at a rendezvous, and it's just basically a homemade knife with a fixed blade. And your lock blade knives will come in handy. There's another multi-tool, and I've got another multi-tool over here. That one's a little fancy, but it's basically, if you got it, use it. There's another locking blade. There's another locking blade. So you can use just about any pocket knife for a hunting knife. Now, coming to your stones. It's always good to use a good quality oil and a rag when sharpening your knife on a stone like this here. And if you're doing just touch up, you can always use a drag sharpener like this here, and it'll do a good job of touching up the blade so you can finish, let's say, butchering your hunting prey or your fish. But I've never had a knife go too dull doing a fish, but most of the fish I ever worked with was trout. Well, like, share, and subscribe if you like this kind of video, and I'll do more videos for you. Bye-bye.